when you're ready, I got you set over here, okay?
Okay, great.
So just get there and lock it. That's the end right there.
Okay.
So yeah, adjust or feel or, and so what I think is just like you're clean, you have to go in a straight line.
Okay, so this is very similar to that Kaiser machine.
Yeah.
The
There
only
it is.
difference, so like the one that we normally do
Yeah.
and pull together,
Yeah.
the only difference is it has auto loading and unloading features. Oh, there's a lot of differences, but this is one of them.
Okay.
So this button
Uh-huh,
turns the weight on.
If I do a
That
weird
button
curl,
turns it off.
but
okay.
You can press both of, and then
you
what do we
throw
got here?
and you punch.
Also, the feel of the machine is a bit
Okay.
different
And so it stays.
than that one over there. Like as far as like the
This
cable
doesn't
component of it.
No, it should,
It should,
yeah,
okay.
it should, because this is a barbell move, right? So you go.
We're gonna
this
go 7 pounds. Let's feel that out.
Okay.
So
And we're doing the push forward, so you're gonna be facing away from the machine.
Yeah. Not,
Yeah, and not forward either.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna step out towards me,
Mostly a straight line.
like straight at me.
Because I think I've been
There
doing
you
it a little
Yep.
bit maybe.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
So-
That's strong.
Is that a little
That
too
was
much?
it. Yeah, feel that lock.
Hang on there for a second.
Yes, that
Yeah.
elbow, and then when you
Try that.
transition, right, that dumbbell's kind of floating.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice and small. Yeah.
It's different, huh?
Makes
Yeah,
a
it-
difference,
it is.
right?
So the big difference here is the
It's kind of jerky.
the crazy thing is you're the one that's
More
jerking.
legs, huh?
I know.
I
Right.
believe it.
So this is one of the biggest differences.
Oh,
You okay? What happened?
it kind of lost its resistance.
Okay, that was 12. This is different. So, we're gonna keep it
Okay, so when I get up here,
at, yeah.
it's like where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. Don't hurt
Yeah.
that side so funny.
I guess there's this little loss right here where it's not pulling me
It
back.
drops off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a little more drop off on this one at end range. Correct.
Okay, next one.
So keep those hands a little higher, bring them together up there. Then bring it back.
I was holding you back.
There we go.
No, not at all.
So the biggest thing that I've noticed with this, especially like this kind of exercise here,
Yeah,
is you have to stabilize yourself a lot more than on that machine. You feel how much more like core
Yeah, that's
stability you have to
different.
require to keep this going?
well, I feel the core instability.
Do you feel, you mean you feel the work in the core?
Through it. You got
I feel wobbly.
throw it, and then you get under
Do you
it.
feel wobbly or do you feel
So
like you have to
everywhere it is,
maintain your stability?
I guess it's to maintain stability.
Yeah.
I have to really.
They get very
Right.
low.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And there
Am I tired yet? Instead of felt
And
tired,
there
yet?
are
I'm tired?
different moves. There's
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Chris, you step back.
Yeah.
Where you
Take a
specifically.
couple steps back, yep, and then let go.
Absolutely have to
Okay.
go low
Okay,
and back up, but
How'd you feel about
sometimes, to
that?
your point, just for the clean, if I can't throw it high enough, it
Oh,
looks
I
like
like
a clean
the
and squat
machine.
because I just gotta get under it.
So
enough
what
to
was
do
the
it.
feeling, just out of curiosity?
It's pretty crazy. Physics.
Like, did you like the challenge?
All right.
I didn't like that
was beautiful.
feeling
Yeah,
of
just
not
cute.
being
You're
Yeah,
doing
no,
good.
no,
connected.
that's good. It's a good.
Gotcha, to the machine?
I guess so.
Interesting, okay. And was it kind of as you pulled forward, you felt the weight drop off? Is
Yes,
that what it was?
that's what it was.
So you like that consistent resistance
Well, I'm
profile?
used to it. I
Yeah,
mean, this is
definitely.
everything.
Yeah, okay.
Because to get back to what I was saying about that other stuff, the pain stuff,
Yeah,
the brain.
10,
One thing I did learn from the fear of driving, you know, I claimed I was
12.
afraid. It was hard to
There
say
we
I'm afraid.
go.
yeah,
Ever since
Now
then,
we're
I've said I'm
cooking.
afraid of this, I'm afraid of that, I'm
Yeah.
afraid of that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a different move.
And I realized, you know, like I'm afraid to step out there, you know, all some of these things that you showed.
Yeah,
Okay, I just gotta, I mean, there's no reason.
This is a really good note.
You know.
I specifically wrote here not to break.
And so,
I'm
yeah.
tired of that getting my way, and I know we're working on it. but
yeah, well, and I
it's
think
kind of reinforced it.
that did?
No, the whole, the brain. guy.
Gotcha, yeah. No, I could totally see that. So yeah, I mean, I think the big thing to think about is, you know, one of the things that comes with fear is the novelness of something too, right?
Yeah.
So, or like, I mean, it's scary to do it initially, but
Right.
then once you do it enough, I mean, you work past the driving thing.
Thanks to Margie.
Right, yeah. And so, you know, I mean, I guess the accident was the novelness. Like, you're like, oh no, I'm getting in crashes now. you work through that and you
Yeah, right.
haven't since, and so yeah, it's interesting. It really is interesting. Okay, let's go. We're gonna hit some steps here.
I'm like, no, just give me the weight wrap and I'm good.
We're gonna hit some steps here.
Yeah, this is all background legend here.
So we're gonna pop up and over.
Okay, oh, sorry,
Okay.
So just to tie them together, there is a little bit of intentional breaking the test plan on the throw,
Yeah,
but that is the same thing.
right.
Yeah, my shoulders, that's fine, but it's that same exact power, it's that same leg.
Very vertical, okay.
Like, you go harder, you would jump.
Let's do one or two more of those there.
And then nice and slow and whoa.
How's that feeling?
Yep, even if you do that catching.
Oh,
hurt.
guys, got a great floor.
We did 15 last time.
Not bad though. It's okay. Okay. We're gonna go one more round of curls here, and then we're gonna go back over to the machine. It's called the tonal.
More legs.
Yeah.
Yeah! Nice job.
You know, I'm getting tired.
I saw it not go die. Nice job. 15. Excellent. I think that what you just found out of the snatches, so this is what's weird about all these, right? So the clean and the snatch is virtually the same minus the punch.
Right.
But the swing, the wall ball, the jump squat, it's all the exact same lower body. Clean, snatch.
I'm gonna have you try this here. I just want to see what your feeling of the difference is.
Exact same thing. What did I say the other one?
I'm not sure I put that together before, you know? I mean, it's sort of like, yeah, squat, but it's very vertical.
Yeah, and specifically, like you said, that's right, not just squat, but like the power.
Yeah.
That's what's the same about it all. Yep. And you know, we're doing all of this because, like we talked about before, right? We want that power and that speed, but we didn't want the impact.
Correct.
And so that's why we're not doing like full-blown plyometric jumps or something, for example, but you're still getting that rapid rate of force development.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's
What's the
awesome.
difference
It
there?
feels like there's.
It's like it's not, it's like it's
And I know
steady,
this isn't
it's
true,
like
but for
it's
me
anchored,
personally,
but I
that
fully get
feels,
it's
and it
anchored.
might be part
It
of
feels anchored.
Yeah.
Okay. Try a few more of those. I want to see. I'm just curious over here. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try this again. I'm just wondering if it's the angle that you're experiencing.
A lot of these men that you see out there on the road, especially the bigger dudes, you know, and they're strong.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So let's try one more time here.
Unless I'm powerlifting, or unless I'm like strength lifting, bodybuilding, carrying a heavy wheelbarrow.
I think I know what's going on,
Okay.
but
in my
I'm just
personal
curious.
opinion,
Okay.
The power is you and then more.
I think what's happening here.
Yeah, you jump
Yeah,
higher, you
face me.
after you throw,
There you go.
you like.
Yep.
It feels like there's more, there is more.
Oh, yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah.
Literally, that's
So
how
what
it
it is you're using momentum
Uh-huh.
to push your arms forward.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is a
So if you
great
go
example
slow-
of
Okay.
holding it out in front, make a fist.
You feel how it doesn't jolt you,
You see that?
Yeah, it's much better.
but it makes you work more.
Oh,
Do you feel that?
That,
so that this is
right?
against
So
momentum,
that
that's fair.
is.
Right. It's kind of an anti-momentum device.
Wow,
So it's more.
I'm tired already.
Yeah,
Power.
that's great. So it's more intentional from a movement standpoint. Now, I do like the idea of training velocity and training kind of a momentum-based experience there as well, but it's cool to have the ability to kind of dabble in between the two of them.
Yeah, and then it's interesting too, because it's like I didn't trust it.
Initially, right?
Like, you know, somebody's gonna let it go or you.
Right. But once you kind of got in your body,
We did just recently.
Oh, here's one more thing.
Yeah.
So if at some point in the future,
Once you said something about walking slow, maybe,
And it's good because that's
Wait, what?
really scary.
you mentioned walking slow, and I figure I couldn't possibly be slower, but I was walking slow.
Well, well, and for peace of mind, I have a
And it was kind of bad, like
So it's a
first
one-sided
steps.
exchange.
yeah.
Well, I guess that's because I walk so slow anyway,
Into the martial arts and
so that I feel like I make up for my taking bigger steps, you know?
Uh-huh.
I'll wait
So
till you
anybody
get
I'm
that,
walking
and I got
with,
a funny little
isn't ready to push me over.
I know,
You
right?
think so?
Yeah, I do think so. Yeah. So wait, so what are you saying here?
I walk slow.
So are you saying you like this feels like it's walking slow to you?
Well, I guess I compensate by trying to take bigger strides, and then I get kind of mixed
The
up.
inefficiency of
Yeah.
of outpacing yourself.
I think
Yeah.
so. And
Yeah.
and so I like, sometimes when I'm walking, I count, and I realize after I get past about 7, then I have to kind of recalibrate. And that's
Uh-huh.
stupid.
Try going to the door and back
Okay.
and just experience that and just take those normal steps.
When they go to shake, you grab her hand and you're like,
Oh,
you know, yeah.
being disrespectful,
It
yeah.
took her about 15 seconds.
To nail it.
Bam!
Is your back doing okay?
No, she got him in a lot.
Are you sure?
Tapped out. He was crying.
Yeah, where?
Yeah, I was like,
Right,
oh,
lower
you
back.
deserve that, dude. Like,
But
Not good sportsmanship,
no.
yeah.
How's the pelvic floor kick on? Check in with that.
I think it's pretty good. I have been thinking more about that one.
How long has your back been hurting for? Just today?
No, the last couple of days, but it's not really a hurt. I just kind of feel a little.
Well, it looks like you're feeling it.
Okay, well, I feel awkward when I'm walking like this.
Well, is your back hurting when you walk like this?
I don't think so. I could feel something, but I wouldn't. It's not like,
People
I don't know.
in different areas of fitness.
Okay.
Trying to do different things, like you get the strong man and the gymnast can do these like, yeah, and push up and like all this stuff and they.
It looks fine. Yeah, I'm just concerned about your back at this point.
And then just well-rounded, like you know. Like,
No, it's mechanical. This is so. Let's give me 1 second. Yeah. So let's. I'm just curious. I mean, it looks like you got the pelvic floor, but let's just check in, make sure that that's locked in. So I'm gonna have you take a seat. Tired. Yeah. Okay. Try pulling in the pelvic floor just to see how that feels.
Okay.
Does that deload the pain in your back?
Actually, it does a little bit.
Okay.
I feel like I'm kind of up a little bit.
Yeah. Hold that. Are you doing this at home?
Yeah.
How often are you doing it?
Well, I'm kind of doing it intermittently throughout the day.
Okay.
So not like sitting down just working on it, but I am, as I walk and sit and everything, I'm much, especially sitting.
Yeah.
It's sort of like when you meditate, you know, like
Yeah.
mindfulness.
Yeah.
I don't see how I can get out of this position so quickly. You know, because
Yeah.
I'm constant. Then I think, oh God, I've got to do it again. You
Yeah.
know.
One thing I would
Oh,
ask.
maybe that's why it hurts. Because I'm always like I've been straightening my back down there a lot. Okay, good. Sorry.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, like, one thing I would ask you to do, like, at least just once a day, spend like 1 or 2 minutes just sitting there doing the pelvic floor exercise. I mean, unless have you been doing that, where you're actually sitting there doing nothing else and just holding that pelvic floor engagement.
I'll be more mindful.
I'm just curious. I mean, have you been doing that?
I have been doing it.
You have been?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm looking at something else while I'm doing it or something.
Okay. Yeah, I just want you to get as connected with
Okay.
that zone as possible.
Yeah.
Let's try walking around again. I just want to see if the back pain feels any different. Are you still getting it?
No, I think it's better.
How much better?
Almost quite a bit.
Okay. So just like I said, just 1 to 2 minutes of that
Yeah.
daily. That's all you. Yeah. Just kick that thing on, and make sure it's supporting your low back, because that's the
Okay.
big thing. I mean, we see this pretty regularly. When that pelvic floor system drops off, then the back starts creeping back on. So just
Alright.
keep working on that. Okay.
Yeah.
This was cool today.
Yeah, it was.
How'd you like the tonal thing?
Oh, I think it's cool.
It's
but,
interesting, right?
Yeah. I'm sure there's lots more.
Oh yeah, that was just dipping our toes.
I know.